Good morning, good evening, good night, everyone. Welcome back to Lana's Little Things with me, Dr. Lana, specialist gerontologist. We're talking all things on living agelessly, family caregiving, entrepreneurship, life itself. And it is still Brain and Alzheimer's Awareness Month. But I thought, you know what? Did we actually talk about what exactly we mean when we say Alzheimer's awareness? No. So decided to just go down there and let's just research that, rehearse it, and see exactly what do we mean and why it matters and what can we do. And also a quick test that you can do at home if you are concerned whether a loved one, a friend, or even yourself may be having some concerns relating to your memory. So, Alzheimer's awareness. Wow. Is it just to be aware that there's Alzheimer's disease? Well, no. So the core movements, the core intention of this month is to dispel the myths, promote early detection, advocate for caregivers, and fund research for a cure, or at least something to alleviate the devastating effects of this disease, because it is not a normal part of aging. It is the most common form of dementia, and it is fatal. It does have, the end result is the end. And so much work is being done because we realize how devastating it has on families. It really does hurt. And family caregiving is so hard. It's so emotionally, physically, mentally taxing. Anything to do to help. So we need to be aware so that we as family caregivers, those of us who are in a position to help other family caregivers, or we learn together, the better it is. So let's dispel the myth. The myth, first of all, is that memory loss is a normal part of aging, and Alzheimer's is about the same, dementia is about the same. No, 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 no. There are certain things that are normal aging. We've spoken about that before, and something and see, but severe memory loss, you can't remember where you put your keys. You can't remember where home is. You don't recognize faces. You're not able to make your own, to do your own tasks. Be aware of whether you remembered to eat or not, to how to shower, how to do things. That's something severe. That's something that's wrong. That's not a normal part of aging. So we want to dispel that myth, just once and for all, really. We can just get it. We have to unlearn. To unlearn is hard, we know, but we get in there. Early detection. And here's where we're going to put in the little quiz that we talked about. So we have um, how do we detect early if a friend, ourselves, or relative is exhibiting signs of something that's more than memory loss. So we have the many, many tests, but let's do a one that we can do at home, yes? And it's called the mini cog, or 3-word recall. What happens in that? Well, there's 3 steps. So it's going to test auditory recall, it's going to test visual recall, it's going to test executive function, what we call in medicine, which is basically decision making, planning, being able to carry out a task from beginning to end and remember what you did. So, step 1, have 3 words. Have the person call out 3 words that are unrelated. So we saying cat, house, apple. We do that. Have them repeat after you. Cat, house, apple. Step 2, you want to distract from that so that they don't focus on that and remember it by asking them to draw a clock face. Draw a circle. It's a clock. Put all the numbers in and then put a time, like 7:30. You want to see not only if they're able to process what you said, recall what you said, but also be able to make that decision and plan and decide, I know what a clock looks like. I can put this in. And you'd be surprised how many different versions I've seen of persons when you ask them to draw a clock face. And it isn't obvious that they were having memory impairments at all. So that's a good one. And it's visual memory as well. So planning, executive function, that's that. And then you come back to step 3. Step 3 is recalling step 1. Cat, house, apple. Were those the three? You know, see how easy it is to forget. But anyway, I think those were the three. If there were, you can tell me in the comments. That was hilarious. So if they've missed one or two, that's a sign that you need to. If they're missing the clock faces, and reassign to see the doctor. It'll definitely miss all that. That goes without saying. Because even though it's a small test, it's something that you think will be basic. So that's early detection. And we want to get in early detection because it's not just the tablets, because we have so few medications right now, but it's also lifestyle. It's getting the person involved, it's having good nutrition, making sure they're exercising. Brain health is connected with muscle strength, so doing exercises and getting strength from there. Physio, family, connection, all those things we want to kind of slow down the process, mitigate the effects, understand what we're dealing with, and not be as distressed. Whew, that was a lot. What next? We're going into now supporting caregivers. Well, we don't have to say that. This is the channel for caregivers. So if you, as family caregivers, have any questions, please leave them in the comments below. Email me, call, mess, just where you can find me, I can be found, and we can talk. We can have a free 15-minute Zoom, and we can talk about your concerns because it is hard. It is taxing, and caregivers need practical, emotional, community support, medical support. Many caregivers are just at their wits' end and they're doing the best they can. It's a labor of love, but face it, they need to be recognized as persons who are working. And many of them have given up their jobs or are working part-time or working less because they have to do the caregiving at home. They don't mind because it's love, but hey, love don't pay the rent, love don't pay light, love doesn't pay the bills. So many are lobbying for pay for caregivers, and I applaud all those who are doing that. We really do need to get that done, but support as we can do it now as friends and family. Support our caregivers, listen to them, hear what they say. Persons with Alzheimer's behave quite differently with the caregivers after everybody else has left. And it seems as though you're like, oh, you're overreacting. Please listen to them. Please give them your ear. It's not an easy task. I can't stress that enough. Whew. And then, fourthly, promoting brain health. Well, so we got Alzheimer's. Well, there are things we can use to mitigate, but remember, it's brain awareness too. So inclusive in Alzheimer's awareness, it's just overall being aware of what we can do to maintain, improve, strengthen our brain health. Preventative lifestyle measures, being aware of your family history, keeping mentally and physically active, all those things. So have your checklist, do your game, the three cog, mini cog game as we can say, dispel the myths, support our caregivers, have early detection methods, and promote your own brain health. From my heart to yours, Dr. Lana, this is a marathon. Worldwide, it is affecting us all. It's a marathon, but we can, with support, with from big and small, from the huge community to legislation to just what we do at home with our families, we can make a difference. We can help each other. And I mean, who can say no to that? From my heart to yours, you're doing the best you can. We're all doing the best we can. Let's be aware and let's take action.